All right, I'm trying to go to sleep last night, but I can't. I've got this burning in my mind that's not allowing me to go to sleep. And I try to get rid of it. I'm trying to think about other things so I can go to sleep, and I can't. It just keeps coming back. And the root of it is I talked with some players that I work with this week, and they're sharing with me their disappointment of not getting enough playing time or not liking the situation on their team. And the juxt of it was, I'm just going to change my team. I'm going to change my school. I'm going to change my environment. But what I realized and why I was not able to go to sleep last night is because I had this fire in my mind that just wouldn't let go, because this is not just a basketball problem or a sports problem. This is a life problem across our culture. And so what these guys are trying to do to fix their problem is change their environment. Maybe if I go to this team, it'll be better. Maybe if I change schools, it'll be better. Maybe if I go somewhere else, it'll be better. But the issue is they need to change themselves. They need to figure out how they can add value to their team. If you want more playing time, you need to figure out how you can help your team be better. And it might not be this year. It might be next year. You got to have some patience sometimes when you want to get something, or when you want to, if you'll work for something that you want, you'll appreciate when you get it. But I want to read you something from our forefathers, our founding fathers of our nation. I want to read you something. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. That they are endowed by their Creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The pursuit of happiness. Not the entitlement of happiness, the pursuit of happiness. You see, we're not all just given happiness right out of the gate. We're not all given what we want. It doesn't work that way. If you're given things, you don't appreciate them. When you work for something, and you work, and you grind, and you fail, and you work, and you grind, and then you get it, you appreciate it because you know what it took for you to get it. And so there's this life problem that we have in our nation, and it starts with the older generations, and it's permeating through our youth. That you deserve to be happy. That happiness should just be given to you. Now, I do think we all deserve to be happy, but it doesn't mean that it's going to be given to us. Right? We have to work for it. We have to go get it. And so when these players are telling me, like, oh, maybe I'm just going to change this. No, change you. You don't like what's happening? Look in the mirror and say, what can I do better? Because if they go to a different team, guess what? They have the same problem as a player. They don't work hard enough. They're not selfless enough. They don't care enough about the team. And they don't put in enough work to get better. That's not going to change based upon the team that they're with. And it's not just sports. In our relationships, if it gets difficult and you think the person across from you is the problem, that's the problem. You need to look within inside yourself and say, how can I be different to make this better? Everybody in our culture needs to look in the mirror and say, how can I be better? How can I be a better worker? If I want a promotion, it's not just given to me. I got to come into work and I got to go to my boss and say, hey, what can I do to step up? Oh, I need to come into work earlier. I need to be more productive. You mean I'm not just going to get given a promotion? That doesn't just happen? You need to get with your boss. You need to get with your coach. You need to get with your spouse and say, how can I make this better? Stop feeling like it's just on you. You just give me happiness. You kidding me? We've had enough of that. We've had enough of that. We have a soft society now because we have too many people saying, I just want to be given this. It's not going to happen. And if you're not willing to make a change, it's on you. So what I would tell those players that I was talking to, they want to change schools, they want to change teams. I would say change you. Get better, figure out a way to help your team out, and change you. Stop looking for these external things to make you happy. You have enough within you. Go make the change.